Tonight, the internet is on fire. And trust me when I say this, what you're about to hear will change everything you thought you knew about Jim Jones, Chrissy Lampkin, and Brooke Bailey. Forget what the blogs told you. Forget the carefully staged reality TV moments. Because tonight, we bring you the leaked bombshell that's tearing the hip-hop world apart. The marriage papers scandal that could destroy reputations, careers, and families forever. According to brand new leaks flying across social media, Brooke Bailey, yes, Brooke Bailey has been caught in the middle of a cover-up so bold, so reckless, that fans are calling it the biggest betrayal in love and hip-hop history. We're talking forged signatures, secret late-night courthouse visits, and insiders whispering that Jim Jones may not even be legally married the way he's been claiming. And if that wasn't enough, leaked texts suggest that Chrissy Lampkin herself has been left completely in the dark, blindsided by documents she never even signed. But here's the real kicker. Insiders are saying there's a hidden clause buried deep in those marriage papers, a clause that could hand Brooke Bailey power over Jim Jones' fortune, his assets, and even custody battles tied to the newest family drama. And trust me, this is just the beginning. Because once we play you the secret recordings, the explosive confrontations, and the viral fan reactions, you'll realize this scandal isn't just messy. It's legendary. The scandal broke like lightning. 1 second, Brooke Bailey was all smiles on Instagram. Posting cryptic captions about new beginnings and legal blessings. The next second, screenshots started circulating, screenshots that sent shockwaves through Twitter, TikTok, and every gossip blog in existence. The screenshots appeared to be marriage papers, signed by none other than Jim Jones. But here's the kicker, the second signature line. Instead of Chrissy Lampkin's name, it read Brooke Bailey. At first, fans thought it had to be fake, a photoshopped stunt. But then came the leaked voice memo, a late-night muffled recording of Brooke on the phone, allegedly bragging to a friend. The voice, hushed and nervous, whispered, "He doesn't even know I have the papers. Chrissy never saw them. Once it's filed, it's done. Jim is mine." That single leak lit the fuse. By morning, hashtag Jim Jones marriage scandal was trending worldwide. Fans demanded answers. Twitter blew up with theories. So Brooke forged Chrissy's spot on the marriage license. Wild. Chrissy been holding Jim down for years just for Brooke to pull this. Nah, cancel her. This is bigger than reality TV. Somebody's going to jail. But things only got worse because just hours later, a second leak dropped, this time a PDF attachment making the rounds in group chats and fan forums. The document appeared to be a marriage license with Jim's real signature. Insiders claimed Brooke had connections at the courthouse, a cousin, a clerk, someone willing to slide papers through the system late at night for the right price, and that's when the betrayals started to spiral. According to insiders, Chrissy Lampkin found out the same way the rest of us did, through social media. Imagine scrolling through your phone, sipping your morning coffee, suddenly seeing your man's name attached to another woman's marriage certificate. Witnesses say Chrissy exploded. A close friend of Chrissy allegedly told reporters that she smashed a wine glass against the wall and screamed, "She forged me out of my own life." The emotional breakdown was caught on a blurry TikTok live, where fans claimed they could hear Chrissy shouting in the background as Jim tried to calm her down. The clip went viral instantly. Y'all hear Chrissy in the back? She sounds broken. This is what betrayal sounds like in real time. Heartbreaking. I've never heard her cry like that. Jim's done, but wait, it gets even juicier. Just when the world thought it had seen the worst of it, leaked images surfaced allegedly between Jim Jones and Brooke Bailey. The messages painted a picture of late-night rendezvous, whispered promises, and a shocking line that broke the internet. Jim, Chrissy can't know about this yet. Once the papers clear, it's too late. Whether real or fabricated, those DMIs spread like wildfire. Fans demanded screenshots, reposted them on Reddit threads, and even slowed down audio clips to match Jim's voice. The damage was done. By nightfall, celebrities started weighing in. Love and hip-hop stars, hip-hop bloggers, And even unrelated artists added fuel to the fire. K. Michelle tweeted, "Told y'all some of these marriages in VH1 land ain't what they seem." Safari posted an Instagram story. "Man, the streets is nasty. Praying for Chrissy, even 50 Cent. Never one to miss drama." Clown Jim with a meme captioned, "How you get married twice without knowing." The internet couldn't stop laughing, crying, and speculating. Every hour brought a new twist, a new leak, a new emotional meltdown. And just when fans thought they had pieced together the truth, another bombshell dropped, a secret recording. This audio clip, allegedly from a heated confrontation in Jim's house, was leaked to a gossip YouTube channel with millions of subscribers. The muffled argument went like this. Chrissy screaming, "Show me the papers, Jim. Show me what she signed." Jim angry. "It ain't what it looks like, Chrissy." Chrissy crying, "Don't lie to me. You let her replace me." With a pen. The recording cut out abruptly, but it was enough to send shockwaves. Fans were shook to the core. By now, Chrissy's heartbreak was spilling all over social media. Jim's reputation was circling the drain, and Brooke Bailey. She was silent, not a word, not a post, not even a subtweet. That silence made things worse. Fans started accusing her of strategic silence, waiting for the storm to pass while her name trended at #1 worldwide. But then when the pressure couldn't get any higher, a new insider leak surfaced. One that didn't just threaten Jim's image or Chrissy's heart, but the entire Jones empire. And that's where, because what comes next will blow this story wide open. The storm only grew darker when a new bombshell surfaced, this time from a courthouse insider, willing to risk it all for 15 seconds of viral fame. Late one night, an anonymous account dropped a grainy photo of the marriage papers in question. But here's where the story turned apocalyptic. Scrawled in legal jargon at the very bottom of the document was a clause so shocking, so calculated that fans couldn't believe it wasn't ripped straight from a movie script. According to the leak, Brooke Bailey's alleged forged marriage papers included a clause giving her legal rights over Jim Jones' assets, real estate, and even future royalties. To put it bluntly, if the papers were filed and upheld, Brooke could legally control nearly half of Jim's empire. The internet detonated. Brooke Bailey didn't just steal Chrissy's spot. She stole Jim's whole life. This is some next-level scammer energy. Netflix better option this story. So Jim's mom was right all along. Chrissy wasn't the problem. Brooke was. And just like that, Mama Jones entered the chat. In a fiery Facebook Live, Jim's mother launched a scathing rant that fans quickly clipped and plastered everywhere. "I told y'all from day one. These women ain't loyal. They just want what my son got, Chrissy. She should have kept her eyes open, Brooke. She better hope she don't run into me in Harlem, 'cause I'll snatch them papers out her hand myself." The video spread like wildfire, and within hours, Mama Jones was trending alongside Brooke Bailey exposed. Fans flooded her comments with support, turning her into the unexpected hero of the scandal. But the real chaos came when Brooke Bailey finally broke her silence. At exactly 3 a.m., Brooke posted a slick black and white Instagram reel. No caption, no explanation, just Brooke staring directly into the camera, flipping through what looked like legal documents while Beyonce's "Sorry" blasted in the background. The post had fans screaming, "Not her," doubling down. This woman is evil, genius-level petty. Chrissy better lawyer up. Immediately. The reel hit 1 million views in under 2 hours. Every gossip page reposted it. Every fan dissected it, frame by frame, and still Brooke refused to clarify. She left fans drowning in questions, feeding the frenzy with silence. Meanwhile, Chrissy Lampkin's emotional collapse continued to unravel publicly. Friends reported she locked herself in her apartment, ignoring calls, spiraling between rage and heartbreak. One neighbor even claimed Chrissy was seen pacing her balcony at 4 a.m., shouting into her phone, "After everything I gave him, this is how he plays me." And then came the ultimate confrontation. Insiders leaked word that Chrissy and Brooke came face to face at a private VH1 event. The showdown allegedly turned the entire room upside down. Witnesses described the moment like a heavyweight fight. Chrissy stormed in wearing all black, eyes blazing, while Brooke smirked, flanked by two friends holding champagne glasses. The tension was so thick you could slice it with a knife. According to witnesses, Chrissy wasted no time. "You think you can steal my man with a piece of paper? You think you can erase me?" Brooke allegedly shot back, "calm but venomous. Erase you." "Sweetheart, the courts already did." The crowd gasped. Drinks spilled. Security stepped in. But not before Chrissy lunged, a full-on emotional eruption caught on a shaky fan video that immediately went viral under the hashtag Chrissy Westbrook. Fans couldn't believe their eyes. "This is the Super Bowl of love and hip-hop drama, VH1. Better air this footage uncut, Chrissy. Deserves an Oscar for this meltdown." The fallout was instant. Blogs plastered the clip everywhere. Twitter threads exploded. And TikTok edits racked up millions of views overnight. And in the middle of all this chaos, Jim Jones himself, instead of clearing the air, Jim added fuel to the fire with a cryptic tweet. "Y'all believe anything? Papers don't mean marriage. Loyalty means marriage." Fans dragged him mercilessly. "Boy, if you don't shut up and explain why your name on TWO women's papers, imagine your empire crumbling because you can't keep your pen to yourself." Jim trying to sound deep while Brooke cashing his checks. The ridicule was relentless. Memes flooded the internet. Late-night hosts cracked jokes. And even other rappers joined in on the trolling. But behind the laughs, there was something darker brewing. Because according to a brand new leak from an anonymous paralegal, Brooke wasn't just bluffing. Those papers, they were allegedly already filed, which meant that unless Chrissy and Jim acted fast, Brooke Bailey might already be the legal Mrs. Jones in the eyes of the law. The cliffhanger grew unbearable. Was Chrissy about to lose everything? Was Brooke's master plan really airtight? And how much did Jim actually know about the paperwork Brooke claimed she held in her hands? As fans demanded answers, one more devastating twist emerged, a twist so big, so dangerous, that it threatened to end the careers of everyone involved in one fell swoop. Because the final leak wasn't just about papers. It was about money, betrayal, and a trail of secret recordings that tied Jim Jones to something even darker. And that's where part 2 ends. With the entire world waiting for the next shoe to drop, just when the storm seemed unbearable, the final and most devastating leak hit the internet. A leak that turned whispers of betrayal into full-blown nuclear scandal. At dawn, a YouTube channel notorious for exposing celebrity dirt dropped a 30-minute audio compilation titled The Jim Jones Marriage Files. The first recording began innocently enough, muffled laughter, glasses clinking, background music at a lounge. But then Jim's unmistakable voice cut through the noise. "I told Chrissy it's just business. She don't gotta know every move. Brooke handles the paperwork, she'll get what she wants, and I'll still come home to Chrissy." Everybody wins. The internet froze. The clip went viral in minutes. Twitter Spaces popped up overnight with thousands of fans dissecting every word. Reddit threads ballooned to hundreds of comments per hour. And TikTok edits splicing. Jim's voice with footage of Chrissy crying racked up millions of views. But the audio didn't stop there. The second recording was darker, angrier. Jim and Brooke mid-argument. Voices raised. Brooke furious. "You promised me more than just papers, Jim. Don't play me like Chrissy. I'm not her." Jim snapping, "You'll get what's yours if you keep quiet. Don't ruin this for both of us." The implication was clear. Brooke wasn't just in on it, she was allegedly demanding control. And the third recording? That one shattered fans' loyalty entirely in the final clip. Chrissy's voice could be heard in a broken, trembling scream. "You lied to me. You let her forge my name. You let her steal me off the papers." Jim's response was cold, calculated, and unforgettable. "Chrissy, you were never supposed to see those papers." The line became the most quoted, most memed sentence of the year. Fans printed it on t-shirts, blasted it on TikTok audios, even turned it into viral remixes. But for Chrissy, this wasn't entertainment, it was devastation. According to insiders close to the couple, Chrissy spiraled into a full emotional collapse. Friends claim she locked herself in a hotel suite for days, crying on the floor, refusing food, replaying the leaked audio over and over again. One anonymous source told reporters she feels erased, like her entire life with Jim just got replaced by a signature. The emotional meltdown reached a terrifying peak when Chrissy allegedly confronted Jim in public. A paparazzi clip caught her outside a Manhattan restaurant, mascara streaked, shouting, "You're not even a man, you're a fraud." Security dragged her away, but the footage spread instantly. The internet was split. Protect Chrissy at all costs. Brooke is the villain. Jim is the mastermind. This is bigger than love and hip-hop. This is empire destruction. And empire destruction it was, because the leaks didn't just ruin Chrissy's heart. They ripped open Jim's finances. The audio files included details about money transfers, hidden accounts, and a shocking plan to move assets under Brooke's name. If the leaks were to be believed, Jim wasn't just caught in a love triangle. He was allegedly running a scheme to protect his fortune. With Brooke holding the keys, the fallout was immediate. Fans demanded VH1 fire Brooke Bailey from all future projects. Chrissy Lampkin supporters launched a hashtag Justice for Chrissy campaign that trended for days. Even industry legends weighed in. Cardi B tweeted, "Some papers ain't worth your soul." SMH, the scandal became too big to ignore. News outlets, late-night TV, podcasts, everyone dove in. What started as a messy love and hip-hop storyline had transformed into the biggest celebrity betrayal of the decade. And Brooke, she dropped the ultimate bomb. In a stunning Instagram live viewed by 500,000 people, Brooke sat in front of a desk, holding the marriage papers in her manicured hands. Calm. Smiling, she stared straight into the camera and said, "Y'all wanted the truth. Here it is. These papers are real." And no matter how many tears Chrissy cries, no matter how many excuses Jim makes, I am the one holding the power. He knew. He signed. And now, the empire is mine. She ended the live with a wink and shut the camera off. Fans lost their minds. The comments were pure chaos. This is villain behavior on level 1000. Chrissy deserves better. Jim deserves worse. Brooke deserves a reality show spinoff. Somebody call Netflix. This is already a docuseries. And that was the final nail. With Brooke publicly owning the papers, Chrissy emotionally broken, and Jim exposed as complicit. The scandal reached a fever pitch unlike anything the culture had ever seen. The story didn't end with answers. It ended with questions. Would Chrissy sue? Would Jim's career survive? Would Brooke face legal consequences for forging papers? Or had Jim signed enough to protect her? And what about the assets, the money, the empire? Who would walk away with it all? No one knew. But one thing was certain, fans would never look at Jim Jones, Chrissy Lampkin, or Brooke Bailey the same again. This wasn't just drama. This was betrayal etched in ink. And there you have it. The scandal so explosive it feels like the entire entertainment world just tilted off its axis. Jim Jones caught between two women. Chrissy Lampkin erased by a signature. And Brooke Bailey holding papers that could rewrite history. The betrayals, the recordings, the meltdowns. This isn't just gossip. This is the kind of drama that defines a generation. But now it's your turn to weigh in. Do you believe Brooke Bailey really has those papers locked down? Is Jim Jones a mastermind pulling strings? Or just a man caught in his own lies? And most importantly, can Chrissy Lampkin ever come back from this? Or is this the final betrayal that ends everything? I need to hear from you. Drop your rawest, most unfiltered thoughts in the comments right now. Flood them. Let's turn the comments section into the hottest courtroom on the internet, where fans deliver the verdict that VH1, and the tabloids are too scared to say out loud. And don't just comment if. You're still watching this far, that means you're locked in. Smash that like button until it turns blue. Hit subscribe with the bell on so you never miss the next bombshell. Because trust me, what's coming next makes this look like a warm-up. This story isn't over. More leaks are coming, more receipts will surface, and when they do, you'll hear it here first, so buckle up. This ride is just getting started.